Everybody in the whole wide world really just needs to chill.
So I think there's so much great stuff happening online, obviously. And I love live streams. I think it's really fun. I love streaming. I don't mind algorithm radio. I don't mind that, but I like live stuff. I love Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan's awesome.
I love it. I don't agree with everything Joe says, but who cares? I don't need to.
Well, and I love that he does sort of what we were talking about earlier, which is he respects people that are coming from different viewpoints and is willing to hear them out and then willing to, rebut and what it may be, but it never gets to a level of animosity.
One of my favorites is Bill Maher. I'm an enormous Bill Maher fan, and I know that a lot of people who are friends of mine or who maybe just follow me along, they hate Bill Maher, and because they don't think he's woke. But I'll tell you something, Bill's mega woke. But Bill has a point of view which suggests that he doesn't subscribe to all the bullshit from the left. Mm-hmm. I don't agree with everything Bill Maher says, but I never set up to. And I love Bill Maher.
He makes me laugh too sometimes, even if when he's saying shit I don't agree with.
Yeah.
He did a whole rip on Stan Lee and comic books and stuff and saying how they were for kids, and I still found it like a funny monologue.
I actually agreed with him big time on that.
In some ways I did too, but obviously I'm a fucking nerd, so like I was defensive in a different way, but I still thought it was a well-written monologue he was funny as hell.
But also like have people challenge you, and who cares if you he's not right. That's just his point of view.
That's his opinion.
He's not right.
Yeah. He's not telling you can't still like comics.
Exactly.
Or whatever it may be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think what he was just, I heard the same, it's this idea that my three favorite people in the public eye say shit that I disagree with all the time. We have fundamental values differences on some issues, but we have a lot in common as well. And I never for once want to be a fan of somebody who doesn't challenge me. What is the point?
Yeah.
Holy shit. To go on the air, if I didn't listen to Public Enemy or The Clash or Patti Smith or George Carlin as a kid, what would I have become?
Yeah.
I would have become a follower, man.
Another cog in the machine.
No thanks.
Yeah.
Hard pass. I want people to push me, not just so that they can challenge my values, but so I can also look at them and say, no, I don't agree with you. So they solidify my position. Mm-hmm. There's a great punk rock manifesto, which is kill your idols. It's really important.
Well, and not only that, but you may enlighten them in the process, and they might come to your side or whatever it may be, and that's beneficial as well.
I remember sitting talking to Bill Maher about something, and he looked at me once and he goes, "Is this therapy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, if you need it to be."
Yeah.
I think Bill Maher's amazing. I think Bill Maher, like I said, I don't have to agree with everything he says, but who cares? And Bill doesn't care either.
He's done a couple things, like when he dressed up like a crocodile hunter with the barb coming out of his chest.
Was that on TV or is that just?
Was that a Halloween party or something? But they got photos taken of it and it circulated. I know,
I've seen far worse.
I know, but
his bad taste
of all the people though, Crocodile Hunter was a fucking sweetheart.
Steve Irwin's amazing.
You know what I mean? Like,
but is bad taste a reason to cut a guy out?
No, and that's why a lot of this cancel culture stuff is taken over the top.
Totally, but I respect it in a way because again, cancel culture is also what we were talking about earlier when we say the market is just decided, right? I don't think
that's what the people want.
Yeah, I'm not mad at people who have a voice now who have been ignored for so long by the mainstream. I'm not mad at them.
Not at all.
Let it rip. Burn it down if you have to.
Yeah,
I'm on side with that because things got to change, and I'm ready for it.
Maybe that's why Lee Scratch Perry did it. I don't know if that was on the recording, but we were talking about before. He said he burned down. Lee
Scratch Perry burned his studio down. I think Lee did it for. Yeah, philosophically.
Maybe he's just fucked up,
Well, I think there's no doubt about that. But I think philosophically he did it because don't rely on your past. Your past is irrelevant. Unless you owe somebody an apology, then it's important.
Yeah.
But your past is generally your past accomplishments.
Always be moving forward in some momentous way. Yeah.
Your past accomplishments are unimportant.